That's really nice. Has a train.
That's formal, though. We're still... I mean, where are you planning on wearing this at?
Well...
I think if we go to the Justice of Peach, you're going to get a whole lot of gawkers and just like, what is wrong with her? Versus...
Well, you know what?
Well, how about this? You were going to go to the Justice of the Peace. Well, what if we did a wedding here? You know, I've seen people come in and buy engagement rings and buy wedding dresses, and I've always wanted to see it just come together and actually happen in the store.
New York City dating is very competitive. The women expect to be wined and dined. I'm Matt Nagan, and I consider myself one of the cheapest dates in New York.
Matt's salary leaves him with $1,000 a month for discretionary spending. But he's not about to part with his cash for romance.
I've just been burned too many times. I've been in a lot of long-term relationships, 4 years, 5 years.
Matt had a girlfriend, and her birthday came around, and he got her for her birthday a rock.
This is basically the rock I got her, which is very nice.
And we were like, Matt, I think that, you know, this is a problem. She's not gonna like the rock. He's like, no, this is a special rock. It's got healing powers.
They couldn't believe that I would buy a girl after 4 years a rock.
Needless to say, they're no longer together. They broke up.
So I have 4 different jars that comprise my major expenses. Laundry jar, transport jar, phone jar. I like to get my coins right from the source. My laundry coins come from the laundromat. My transport cards come from Metro cards I found on the subway platform. I love dating, but I do have one cardinal rule, which is try not to spend any more money than is in your love jar.
Out of all 4 boys, for some reason, he just got the cheap gene.
Over the years, I've amassed a collection of candies that I found in bowls outside of restaurants, and I like free soy sauce packets. I like to load up on the free condiments and the ketchup, free cutlery. So a lot of my friends like to spend big money on dry cleaning, but with me, I only like to do laundry when it's an absolute necessity. I got this spray bottle. It's just water in here. What I'm gonna do is put a little soap in there. This is classy soap. You mix in a little bit of soap and shake it up a little bit. The most dangerous area are the pits because it's just a body odor that can emanate. What I like to do in a situation like this, just spray it a little bit down, a little soap and water, and just mix it around. You know, just feels comfortable. Spray a little bit here. I always have high hopes when I go on a date. My friend's setting me up. I've heard she's really cute, really friendly, and open-minded, so I'm gonna have to be resourceful. We got a bunch of bottles of wine, but they're still perfectly functional. There's nothing wrong with them.
Matt has been known, one of his signature moves is when he's out to dinner, he'll bring a bottle of pre-made wine in his pocket.
You mix a little bit of a red and a white, it combines into a very refreshing rosé.
You know, when the waiter comes to ask for a drink order, he'll send the waiter away and he'll pull out a bottle.
They're 2 different brands, but you can't really tell the difference. So I happen to live next to a funeral parlor. Every day I see people going in there, and later in the day, the manager or funeral director will get rid of his flowers. I'm gonna snag a couple of flowers, and she won't know the difference. I mean, flowers are flowers, okay?
Matt's free flower score saves him $30 off the cost of a basic bouquet.
I heard that she expects a really nice, high-end date, and I want to go all out. So I'm gonna get some free samples from the supermarket, just put it all together in a little picnic.
Leave some for the public.
Is it all right?
Ask management.
Can I get one more muffin, please?
Matt will do anything to save a penny.
How many do you have?
I got like 25 or something, but...
Oh my God! I never seen a guy take so many free samples.
Got those flowers on 14th
Ask
Street
them for
by
a
the funeral home.
sample.
Yes, I did.
They can sample.
I know. They were in the garbage, and I was.
I know.
I have a hot date. I'm just trying to impress it.
With dead person's flowers
Yeah,
and munched up muffins.
And this is
I don't think it's gonna go so well.
No, I think it's the thought that counts.
Well,
my God.
I'm ready for my date, and I'm sure it's gonna be a big success.
I have a friend, and he thought that there would be some kind of love connection between me and Matt, so he offered to set us up on a date. Hi,
Hi,
I'm Leela.
I'm Matt. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I got you these flowers.
Oh, thank you.
No worries.
Matt's really nice. He's a really sweet guy. He did bring me flowers, which were really nice.
Wow, that's a nice dress you have on there.
Thank you so much.
Very flattering.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
As soon as you sit down in these places, they bring out some chips and salsa. And then by the time they're ready to take the main course, we've skedaddled. I think it's time we go.
Are we not going to order food?
Let's go. Get your stuff. It's okay. Get the flowers.
Tonight, I've only had chips and salsa and a half a glass of water. So.
Never. He's never paid for a dinner.
You don't have to spend a dime to provide a world-class entertainment experience.
I don't know what I'll do without you.
All right, we're gonna dance.
I don't know what I'll do.
You know what? Maybe we should go. Should we go?
Without you.
Let's go.
A little bit more. There were a few moments where it got a bit awkward, but I think I smoothed over those edges.
I don't know.
So I really want to impress Leela and take her on an upscale dinner cruise. But that can cost as much as $200 per person.
This is the dinner cruise?
Yes, it's the Staten Island ferry. The great thing about this ferry is you get the same experience as the dinner cruise. You get a tour of the New York harbor for free. This is a rosé, okay? I made it myself.
I really am all set. Thank you.
When I go on a date, I like to bring some of my own free samples. You know what? We'll share that plate, okay? And I have.
There's two.
Okay.
You did bring two.
And if she wants to nibble, well, she's got a whole variety of choices.
No, I don't want that. Why would you think this is a good date idea? This is too weird for me. So get up and let's go outside. And why don't we look at a view or something?
Look at this beautiful view. I think Layla really dug me, but she thought I was a little weird.
The date was definitely weird. I didn't have dinner. I probably won't go out with him again, but at least it's a great adventure to tell my friends.
Matt can be so cheap. I'm genuinely worried that he will never find love.
Some rosé?
No.
I just figure, don't put any money out there if you don't have to. A lot of guys in New York, they wine and dine. They're throwing out the platinum card. No, that's not how I roll. I got the discount club card, and that's if you're lucky.
New York City!
It's weird.
I like to go spin on a little bike to get my workout on. Getting on it and pedaling, I'm just in that zone, and I get burning. You feel the burn. I'm listening to my tunes. It just feels good to exercise, and I just love it.
All right, here's your stuff. I see Jeni probably 2 times a week. When Jeni first came, I thought she was in the market to purchase a piece of exercise equipment. Most customers will come in and demo the equipment maybe 2 or 3 times before making a purchase. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate it very much. Good luck this season. After 6 or 7 visits, I realized that Jeni wasn't here to demo the equipment.
My habits may be extreme to some people, but I show it off to everybody, whatever it is. It makes me happy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Instead of going to gyms, I just go to these sporting goods stores for about 45 minutes a day.
All right.
See, Ed, going to a gym, paying for a membership, I mean, that's like $75 a month. It doesn't cost me a dime to work out in that sporting goods store. I've always been really cheap, and it's just kind of been something that I have always done. I just get a good feeling out of not spending a lot of money, but yet still accomplishing whatever goal I have. I absolutely hate spending money on things that I can't see the next day if it's gone. On the average, most people, they fill up their tanks once, twice a week. It can cost $60, $70 to fill up a tank. And then you go home and park your car in the garage, and you may not go nowhere. So you just spent $60 to sit. Hey, can I get $3.36 worth of gas?
You sure can.
When it comes to gas, gas is kind of like makeup. You know, less is more. When you buy less, you use less, and you save more. When I get gas, I only get a gallon at a time. 1 gallon of gas, 1 gallon a day, saves me money, restricts where I go. I'm hardcore about our bills that we have to pay and making them as little to nothing as possible. This is my toilet, where I save money on water. Best way to save money is water displacement. Putting a brick in the back of it's gonna make the water level go up a little bit, and it's not gonna use as much water. Since I've been putting bricks in, I've noticed a huge change in our water bill. We use 350 less gallons a month. When we bought the house in 2006, we paid cash for it, and we saved money by doing so. And the pool came with the house. I still keep the pool because I got 3 kids, and we don't go on a lot of expensive vacations, so I figure, you know, that's kind of like a vacation, just go out and get in the pool. We've tried to figure out every way possible to save money on running and keeping up this pool. One way to save money on this pool is to reduce the size of the pool. It's just like putting a brick in a toilet. I save money. I recycle my plastic containers and I fill them up with sand.
Hey, I'll take that. Yes, let me go.
All
Let's
right.
go, Hop 2.
Go.
I like to jump off those freaking barrels. I mean, I love them. I mean, when I get all those drugs out, I'm gonna like go in the middle of them like a freaking fish. This is the only pool in town which has barrels and bought containers of sand in it. The other people usually don't do that.
I've been cheap since I was probably a little kid. My dad had a small business, and he had to find ways to get through a lot of hard times, and he showed me how to think outside the box. Went through some hard times, and it influenced me as a child growing up to deal with how to be a problem solver. We grew up with that idea of just make it work. I'm doing my laundry in the pool because the chemicals that are in the pool are similar to the ones that are found in laundry detergents. Running the washing machine costs money.
Washing clothes in the pool is weird. It makes me feel like I'm in 1912. It feels like, oh my gosh, when's Benjamin Franklin gonna come along and invent the electricity and all that?
It's very expensive to maintain this pool, and I've done a lot of research to find ways to save money on it. The cleaners and everything cost a lot of money. The average pool owner spends about $3,200 a year to maintain their pool. Instead of using regular pool cleaners to clean our pool, we use baking soda. Baking soda is the same compound as pool cleaners. It's a lot cheaper though. Baking soda is like 40 cents a pound, and the chemicals are like $1.10 a pound. My pool skimmer broke, so I just took a pair of pantyhose, stretched it over the top, and boom, there you go. Got a pool skimmer. I ain't buying a new one. A pool cover can range from several $100s to several $1,000s. Bubble wrap is extremely affordable. The bubble wrap covers the pool. I put it on at night, and it keeps the water in the pool heated and all the debris out of the pool. Good, come on.
Jeni's bubble wrap pool cover reduces the rate of evaporation and saves her approximately $100 a year on her water bill.
I figured out a lot of ways to save money on stuff around the house, but it's the cost of running that pool, you know, that really bothers me. The biggest cost of running this pool is filtering the water. I have to filter the water in my pool or else it'll get nasty. This is my problem. Each month, running this pool filter costs us an extra $200.
Homes with pools use about 49% more energy than those without.
I've done some research. I want to figure out a way to power this filter without paying any money.
What's going on here?
If I could get you to just hold this exactly like it is.
Okay.
Hang on, watch your fingers. If I build a bike generator to run my pool filter, it will cost me nothing on my power bill. This is definitely gonna work because it's gonna take a lot of pedaling.
Jeni's pedal power turns the belts, which rotates a car alternator. As the alternator spins, it creates an electrical current.
I mean, you gotta think outside the box sometimes.
That's for sure.
Which Jeni hopes can provide enough power to run her pool filter.
So how much is the bike?
The bike is $199, $200, which is a good deal.
Yeah, I just can't do it. When he told me it was $200, it just hit me.
I wish I could, but I can't give it away.
I can't do it. It hurt. I could afford, you know, something cheaper. On to plan B. I don't pay full price for anything because it's not worth full price. 9 times out of 10, you can figure out a way to find something cheaper or make something cheaper. That's perfect. Okay. And straighten the alternator out. Line it up. There you go. And I'm gonna go slow. Just keep it as tight as you can. I do not care what people think about my shopping habits or my behavior, however you want to say it. Being cheap makes me happy. So, how much you want for the bike?
I can't go any lower than 25 on it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it. I feel pretty good about it. I think I did pretty good. I get my handiness from my dad. I'm better with a tool than a makeup brush, I can tell you that much. My family actually enjoys my cheapness because they never know what I'm gonna come up with, and they enjoy seeing all my little projects and everything. All right, turn it on.
It's on.
No good. It's gonna work, son, don't worry, it's gonna work. Turn it on. Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Bike generator worked out perfect. It took me a couple of times to get it to go, but after about 15 minutes, I finally got it to work. That sound you hear is the sound of money. It's like change dropping in my purse, saving me some money. Cha-ching. That's all I hear. Cha-ching. This worked out great. Now I gotta figure out a way to power the whole house.
Girl, I don't know about you, but my feet hurt.
Oh, sorry.
That was a long flight. So when are you going out again?
In 2 days.
In 2 days. Oh, hold on. Is it shorts? No. Excuse me. When I get off a flight, the first thing I do is scour the terminal for magazines, and I tear out the perfume pages. So I never buy perfume, and I smell like $1 million.
Stephanie's always looking for something free.
I'll walk through the aircraft. I'll even check the back seat pockets. And if I happen to find any spare change, that's a good thing. I'll be right out. Excuse me, could I see the lost and found?
The lost and found?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Every place in the airport has a lost and found.
All right.
Thanks. They're gonna give you 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to come back and get it. And then after that, it's free game. This scarf is awesome. Let's see. This brush, I could use that. It'll be just good as new after I sterilize it. All righty, thank you. What do you got? Most people don't consider the little things that add up like I do. I like to say, get all you can all you get, and sit on the can.
This is rather embarrassing.
I'll go to any extreme to save money. I'll embarrass myself, I'll embarrass my mother, my friends, my sweetheart. I don't care, because it's about the money.
I basically just become numb to it. You know, I can just sit there and just look like everything's okay, this is normal, and just deal with it.
Jimmy tolerates me because he knows I mean well, and although Jimmy and I plan to get married, we're carrying on a long-distance relationship right now.
Having a long-distance relationship with Steffanie is hard. You know, I get lonely just like she gets lonely.
I'll probably save money by being in a long-distance relationship because if we see each other only once a month, we're only spending date money once a month.
Hey, sweetie.
I want to see him more often, but I don't want to spend more money. So if I can see him without spending money, that's the perfect date.
So what's the plans for today?
I know I told you we'd be going golfing or doing something that you like to do, but I think you're gonna like this place. It's the Unclaimed Baggage Center.
Wow.
The Unclaimed Baggage Center is like the mecca of lost and found. You can find the best electronics, the best jewelry, clothes. You know how a lot of passengers leave their items on board and they walk off and forget it?
So they're gonna have a big
Why they never come back for it?
So this place right here
That's
is
on them. Because I'm going to get it.
I was looking forward to a relaxing weekend, spending some quality time with her. All of a sudden, we was gonna be going 3 hours away somewhere in Alabama, and that was not in my plans.
Maybe we can find you some golf equipment. They might have some wedding stuff.
Well, you're being a little bit presumptuous, ain't you, about thinking why you need to, I didn't even ask you to marry me. Are you asking me to marry you? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm gonna wait for you to do it.
You taking me down here to see the tuxedos?
I'm just letting you know what the requirements are.
This is the requirement for me then. It has to be, if you find a damn wedding dress down here at this place, they're gonna have to have a tuxedo too, and it's on. I'll drop down and propose to you right there, because I'm sure we can find a ring.
What?
We can do all this right now. Exactly. So, I got a feeling I'm gonna regret this.
The 40,000 square foot Unclaimed Baggage Center is located in Scottsboro, Alabama.
Get excited, we're here.
And with over 1 million deeply discounted items, it is the ultimate lost and found.
When do they have people to help you?
You're getting it at a discount, so now you want help too?
You like that?
No, they might have left that on purpose.
Oh my God. Wedding bands.
You know, most of them are men. You wonder why were they off their fingers?
That's a good point. Don't you ever lose your damn ring.
So we're looking for engagement rings?
I'm looking for a $75 diamond ring. Can you help me?
Now, we're gonna have to come off the pocketbook a little bit for a diamond ring.
Let's see what your cheapest one looks like.
You know, we've heard different stories of how we end up with diamond rings, whether somebody packed it in a suitcase maybe for a surprise proposal, or they set it down in the lavatory and it, fell off during flight and it ended up in lost and found.
I like this one. Let's look at that one.
You like this one? This one is $1,434. What do you think of that?
That's too small for hands.
Too small as far as the diamond size?
No, the ring itself.
I think he wants something a little larger for you.
That's not what I meant.
This is antique ring. and it's only $230. What do you think about that?
Oh, no, we'd have to have this one resized.
Well, let's keep your options open because just about everybody has to have their ring sized.
Sizing that costs, and then if you add that into the price, then we really didn't get that good of a deal. So let's look at all the rings that fit my finger that are in my price range.
Okay. That one's gonna be small. You wanna try that one on? Little snug.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try this one. Let's check out this price.
$196.99.
Wow.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, and that looks like a little crown on my finger. Is that the absolute bottom price? Or can we get like a weekday discount or something?
I can do 10% off of this one right here. So I can give
10%?
you 10% off this ring.
Wow, you're killing me. Wow, that's a good deal.
Okay, so you'll take care of that.
We'll take care of that. We'll take care of that.
I went in there kind of naive, thinking that, you know, Steffanie came in here looking for a good deal. The next minute, Steffanie is waving a ring in front of my face, and I'm being ganged up by a gang of ladies.
You have wedding dresses here?
We do. Wedding dresses and men's suits are just on down the aisle.
Okay, thanks, ladies.
Okay, all right.
Dun, 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 dun. Formal wear.
That's what it is. Look at that. Oh my God, it's a tuxedo in here. Oh, that is my size.
42?
Yeah.
$55 for a tux, you can't beat it.
It's probably just a showpiece. It's not
We
for
need
sale.
help. I really like this dress.
I thought we wasn't doing nothing formal.
Well, that's a gorgeous dress.
How much is it?
The dress is $230.
$230.
This one's $49. That's really nice. Has a train.
That's formal, though. We're still... I mean, where are you planning on wearing this at?
Well...
I think if we go to the Justice of Peach, you're going to get a whole lot of gawkers and just like, what is wrong with her versus...
Well, you know what?
Well, how about this? You were going to go to the Justice of the Peace. Well, what if we did a wedding here? You know, I've seen people come in and buy engagement rings and buy wedding dresses, and I've always wanted to see it just come together and actually happen in the store.
I think so. I think we should do this.
Oh my gosh.
The state of Alabama is home to nearly 13,000 churches and countless ordained ministers, 2 of whom work at the Unclaimed Baggage Center.
Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
You may now kiss the bride.
It's not what I envisioned for us, but hey, that's my baby. She got what she wanted, and I'm happy.
Jimmy and I said I do at the Unclaimed Baggage Center. It was just a bargain that was too good to pass up.
So this is what you brought me here for today.
For less than $500, we just got married.
I like flowers. They brighten up a yard. I have sunflowers, peonies. In my garden, I have all of my favorite flowers. These can get a little dingy now and then, so you want to just spruce them up a little bit. I only plant silk flowers in my yard because I do not have to take care of them. Real flowers die, and then you have to buy new ones and plant more. Artificial flowers save a lot of money. I'm an avid gardener who goes a whole year without spending anything on my garden because I don't use fertilizer or water.
I would never do it myself if I was on my own, but I like it.
I don't think my neighbors know my flowers are fake because they compliment how nice they look.
The flowers are very interesting. In the wintertime, I'll be out here shoveling snow and looking over, and we've got these bright yellow flowers in the middle of winter.
My garden has everything in it, even the whimsical things like bees and butterflies. My children love it.
Jamie J. is a mother of 2 who is always looking for creative ways to cut costs.
Nicole, can you hold that up? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
My family loves my cheap ways because it's just fun.
There we go. Perfect.
We get to do a lot more stuff than the normal people get to do for way less money. A jungle gym costs about $1,000. The
cardboard box slide is completely free.
It's not so much an obsession, but she just wants to get the most out of everything.
She's falling. Can you get her?
I will do almost anything to save money, but nothing illegal. Like, I would not make copies of movies or take money out of a fountain. I would not rob a home. I am creatively cheap. I'll use any material that I can find. The most common material in kitty litter is clay. To make clay out of used kitty litter, I strain it and just get rid of the clumps, and then you just add water. Clay is very expensive. 50 pounds worth could run $70 to $100. By making clay out of my old kitty litter, I save hundreds of dollars a year, and I can sculpt pretty much anything out of it. A regular funeral could cost $10,000, and then a custom headstone might start at $2,000. I don't want to pay for a tombstone, so I'm making it for free, pretty much.
My wife's headstone wasn't what I expected, but she's very resourceful and she'll always find new ways to save money.
The people in my life might think it's a little strange, but I don't think it's strange at all. I think it's pretty smart. And it will save my children money when I pass away. Landscaping can cost as much as $500 a year. I want my yard to look amazing, but I don't want to spend a dime on maintenance. We have some green grass-type carpet. My goal is to eventually replace the whole lawn with something like this. That'll save a lot of money on lawn care. Hello, I'm looking for some outdoor carpeting, like AstroTurf or something.
Okay. I actually have some sampling back here I can show you.
Okay. I'm going to look for a really good deal for artificial grass for my yard. That way, we don't have to spend anything on maintenance.
This would work really well for your patio, your concrete porch.
Do you have anything a little softer? Because my kids are probably going to be playing on it.
Okay, well, this is probably the softest one that we have.
Is that okay for outdoors?
We've done putting greens. I feel this would be a good product right here.
Actually, I'd like to do my entire yard. 40 feet by 40 feet.
Boy, that's just not typical. You're actually talking about going over your grass?
Yeah.
That's something that we can do. I don't know what your budget looks like, but
$100?
the square footage Jamie gave me, I feel you'd be in minimum $35,000 on up. I don't even know what to suggest here other than I'll show you what I have that might be a lot more in your price range. Why don't we do that?
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, let's take a look. This might be in your interest here. It's very durable.
Oh, this is great. It wasn't green, but I'm gonna be creative and I'm gonna use it for my kind of like fake mulch in my flower beds. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, good.
To get my artificial lawn together, I'm gonna have to be able to get as many pieces of artificial grass as I can from as many places as I can.
Miniature golf, awesome.
Mini golf? Well, we kind of aren't interested in golfing today. I was wondering if you have any leftover green, like putting green. We have a little bit in our yard and we are trying to save up enough to do our whole yard with it.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Let me see what we have, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. I figure they have 18 holes of green and they have to have some scraps somewhere.
We're supposed to rip this one out in a couple of days. It's gonna be replaced.
Okay, let me look at it. Ooh, it's loose. Did the glue disintegrate?
Yeah, it's pretty, that's why it's the one that's getting replaced. You can see you wanted it, you can have it. You're gonna have to rip it out though, so.
I can do it today?
Yeah, I can help you if you want.
Oh, my feet are hot.
I would love to see what it's gonna look like when it's done. I mean, it's different. I would never do it.
This is definitely the last time I'll have to do landscaping.
Have you?
Yep.
The brown carpet's working out, I think, very well. It's really easy just to cut a hole and stick the plant right through. That way, there's no place for weeds to grow up.
Yeah, this stuff is heavy.
The yard's gonna need a lot of work this week, finessing it, cleaning it, but for now, we're just getting it in place.
I like the maintenance-free aspect of it. You don't have to cut it. Maybe just once in a while you might have to sweep it. That's about it.
How are you guys? Good.
pretty
It
good.
looks like a storm's coming, though.
Yeah, better hurry up.
Yeah.
I think their artificial landscaping looks a little bit tacky to me. I would have done their landscaping differently and not used miniature golf grass.
Some people spend over $1,500 a year on landscaping. We didn't spend barely anything. So far, it's going pretty good. Being cheap has become a way of life. I just consider it a hobby and a game, and it's fun. I don't ever want to stop being cheap.
At least they won't get muddy feet.
They have ground beef on sale here. That's next to the other grocery store, so we don't have to drive a lot.
My mom and Peter, I feel like their cheapness kind of rubs off on each other.
On the first date, I realized that Peter and I had the same type of mindset. I suggested that we go to a pizza parlor for our first date, and Peter agreed.
They had some special going on pizza that night, too. I think that's really why I realized that we both like to be a little bit frugal.
My mom and Peter have a date night every Thursday. A date to me would be having a nice dinner, maybe seeing a movie, do something fun.
Look over there. You gotta look for the alleyways. You have to look for the flower shops, the gourmet grocery store.
Not go dumpster diving.
You wanna make sure that your clothes are disposable. This way you can get anything on them and it won't matter. You know, boots are really important in case we step on anything. These are our tools of the trade. Now this one has a magnet on it for coins. This one is razor blade, cut open boxes, and this one, the claw. Each tool has a flashlight, frees up our hands. We always carry a cooler full of ice for any kind of perishables that we might find. Oh, look at the one over there.
I want to take this bird here.
Okay.
I found some old cans here.
You know, once stuff is on the curb or it's in a dumpster, it is free game. It becomes public property.
Yeah, I think this looks really good.
Can you see anything yet?
There's a lot of good stuff up here. A lot.
Furniture?
No. Chinese, can you grab that?
Got it.
I found some flowers up here. All different colors and stuff.
Do they look fresh?
They look decent. You be careful with them.
Oh my gosh.
Here.
Yep, I got it.
Okay,
Go.
perfect. We need one of these for our garden hose. You got it?
Yep.
Good.
Did you find anything as far as furniture?
Nah, there's cardboard boxes.
What are you guys doing? All right, here's the problem here.
Peter.
You can't be in the dumpsters. And this dumpster belongs to the building right here. So unless you have permission, you cannot dumpster dive.
It's always been legal before, so, okay, we're not doing anything wrong.
We can't leave until you leave.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful.
Oh, yeah.
So did you guys get all the stuff out of the dumpster? Unfortunately, it's gonna have to go back in the dumpster.
Okay, I'll Joyce back one in.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, people.
Okay.
You can keep the flowers.
Thank you.
Thanks. This never happened before.
Could they have arrested us?
There's just another city ordinance down here we didn't know about.
Yeah,
And we still
wait.
got the flowers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peter and I have been engaged for almost 3 years, and we've kind of put it off here and there because we didn't really want to spend a lot of money on a wedding. I thought it was really romantic to get married at the pizza parlor where we had our first date at. And what's really great is that we had gotten a $50 gift certificate to it. So not only would it be romantic and fun, it would be cheap and frugal too.
I don't know why she's trying to be cheap with her wedding. It's her second wedding, so she should have it be nice.
No, that's not it. I found it.
Oh.
The same dress I wore for your father. Isn't it beautiful? Look.
My mom wants to wear the wedding dress from her first wedding.
Let's look and see if I can find my veil, okay?
The marriage did not end well.
I was really hoping to use my dress for my first wedding simply because I did not want to spend any more money on a dress. Do you think we can alter it? But unfortunately, it didn't quite fit. This is what we can use it for. It's called a garter belt. And they charge about $10 to $20 for these.
Whatever.
What I'm doing is becoming a minister for my mother's wedding so that she doesn't have to pay any money to go hire somebody. She said it's free to do it online, and it is. Now I'm a minister.
By keeping the officiating in the family, Anne-Marie is saving $263.
Thank you.
The average cost of a minister to perform a marriage. But with prices ranging from $300 to $3,000, it is the wedding bands that she worries will break the bank.
I like that one. I furnished my house with things I got free off the curbside, in the dumpster, or for very, very cheap at the auction. This auction house carries great items, and I know I can get them at a cheap price, much cheaper than retail.
Let me see.
Help me look for you.
Can I show you guys anything?
We're looking for wedding rings for our wedding.
These are the only rings that we have right now.
When it comes to styles of rings, I'm not picky whatsoever. I wanted a non-traditional ring, because frankly, they're just cheaper. It fits, it fits, it fits, it fits.
It fits? Yeah.
So I'm gonna bid on yours, and you're gonna bid on mine?
Yes.
You guys are gonna have us bid on these as a set?
I'm pretty sure everything's gonna go individually.
I don't wanna go anywhere over $60 on either one of the rings.
That's fine with me.
Minnesota's 1991. All repros now. All right, 35, 35, now 40.
Me going around and to the back. That way, they don't know who is bidding. Because sometimes there is a little bit jealousy going on in there.
Number 5969, thank you. 1977 Cowboy. All repros. All right, 80.
My bidding strategy is never, ever go with the first bid that the auctioneer puts out. Wait for him to go down.
35.
And then if I really want it, I'll just go.
35, now 40, and 5, and 5, 45, 40, and now 50, 55, well, yeah, now 60, now 5. That's your 60, number 173.
I'm really excited. We spent $120 on our wedding rings. We've had the best date night ever tonight, so I'm really excited.
My mom and Peter are having their wedding at a pizza parlor. It's good pizza.
Okay, guys, come on, let's go.
Just not that fancy for a wedding.
Philip, come on, move it over. I need a really big aisle and a space. I thought it was really romantic to get married at the place we had our first date at. I'll see you. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. And use our $50 gift certificate.
There we go.
Here, help me put on the garter belt.
Here's the ring.
Here you go.
The wedding, it's unique. Definitely a first for us at a pizza parlor.
are gathered here today to witness the holy matrimony of Anne-Marie Jackson and Peter Christensen. Do you, Peter Christensen, take Anne-Marie Jackson to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Anne-Marie Jackson, do you take Peter Christensen to be your husband?
I do.
Put the rings on each other's fingers. By the power invested in me by the internet, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I was a little dubious when I saw that the wedding was going to be at a pizza parlor. I thought it would have been at a church. We're Catholic, so...
Can I get a slice of red velvet, please? Red velvet, absolutely. There you go.
We were in the restaurant having dinner tonight and noticed that there was a wedding going on, so we really didn't feel like we were crashing. We just went over and joined the fun.
1, 2, 3.
These flowers appear very dead.
There you go.
I've never caught a gardener before. I'm gonna keep it as a souvenir.
Hey! It was everything I could imagine and more, right?
It's too fun.
My mom gave me rice she found from her dumpster diving. I put it in the pizza oven, it dried off, and it worked out pretty good. I'm hoping my mom loosens up with being cheap.
She's probably not gonna change at all. She's not gonna change just because she got hitched. So I'm happy if she's happy.
So much.
It's really easy to spend a lot of money traveling. Food, hotels, and activities, it all adds up really quickly if you're not careful.
But vacations are a lot of fun.
So you guys down to come to the beach with us this week or what?
I'm gonna have to take off work a few days. I'm probably not gonna be able to go.
Do you guys think you'd want to go again?
Honestly, the next time I could see us going would be maybe the fall, after the summer rush is over.
In the off season, you can get a lot of great discounts. It's not so crowded.
Even though you can get the best deals at the beach during this time, it's just not the time to go to the beach. It's just too cold out.
By vacationing in the off-season, the girls are able to save 25 to 50% over in-season costs.
When you're traveling and you're on the road, food can cost upwards of $50 up to maybe $75 a day between two people. That's a lot. So for our road trip down to the beach, we mapped out many different food deals. Okay, what do we got? You want wings? Okay. We have stopped at Mulligan's because they've got a free buffet with their happy hour.
Girls, how we doing down here, okay?
So good.
Can I get you anything to drink? Cocktail? We have $1.50 drafts tonight.
I think we're doing all right.
We're doing pretty good.
You know, the idea with the free buffet is, maybe buy a drink to go along with it.
How, the pints are $1.50?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's pretty fair. Yeah, sure. Can we have 1 pint, 2 glasses?
1 pint, 2 glasses. Uh-huh. I've met my share of cheap customers, but that one, I think, took the cake. That one definitely took the cake.
The cheapest hotel in a beach town, even in the off season, is still gonna run you like $70 a night. To avoid the cost, it just makes way more sense for us to sleep in our car.
We have done this before on several of our trips.
We are looking for people who are checking out. We're gonna try and sweep in there and get to their room before the maids do. It's all about timing, all about timing. Somebody is coming out. Yes.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So good. So here's the question.
You spent the night on the road, and now we're looking to score a shower.
So we're thinking, like, we could just go into one of the rooms, which hasn't been cleaned yet, and just take a quick shower.
Unfortunately, I can't allow that.
What can we do?
Well, usually day rate, if you were to use the room, it would be $50 to $75.
So how about we do this? We're using about 1/6 of the room with the shower. Pay about 1/6 of the price.
$10. In and out, 20 minutes.
How am I sure that you guys aren't gonna just snag breakfast and leave?
We'll leave a license.
And leave our credit card.
Okay.
We'll head upstairs. We'll use the room for 20 minutes, and we'll come back down. And if we're down here in 20 minutes, you charge us $10.
All right. I guess I can do that.
Nice.
Can we get a towel?
I would never use a hotel shower after a guest had previously used it. It's not clean.
Yeah. We gotta go. We got like 13 minutes. I gotta bathe.
Sam, we got 2 minutes left or our card will get charged. Let's go, let's go.
Let's roll. We not only got a free shower, we scored a few freebies.
Nice.
Isn't that right?
All right, let's roll.
That's me.
Wildwood, New Jersey attracts 250,000 summer residents to its boardwalk every year. But the off-season population of Wildwood is only 5,000. And for Liz and Sam, fewer residents means greater savings.
Double. I got one over here.
I got two. We never bring quarters to arcades.
We just look around. However many quarters we find is however many games we play.
Yeah! We want to play some mini golf, just the classic stuff you normally do at the beach.
Hi.
Hi.
How much is it to play a round of golf?
It's going to be $7 for each of you, $14 total. When you go play mini golf, you're really paying full price to rent the full package. But if we're bringing 2/3 of the package, why should we pay the full price? Well, we actually brought our own clubs, brought our own balls. We got a scorecard.
What if we used our own stuff and only did the back 9?
Yeah, it's still, like, if I let you guys on for less than 7, then I'd have to do it for everybody.
Boardwalk's not too busy. I imagine you haven't had a whole lot of people walk through. Can you meet us halfway at all? Anywhere?
All right, I'll let both of you on if you go like $4 each. That's a pretty sweet deal.
That's pretty sweet. And we'll only use the back 9.
It's almost the price of one. All right,
Okay.
I'll do that. A game of golf would have cost $14 for both of us to play. And because we brought our own equipment, we were able to score a sweet deal.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah! 2 holes in 1 for Liz. Thank you, Sam.
I think if I saw them come in during the regular season, I'd laugh and probably turn them away.
We definitely made the right decision coming to the beach in the off season.
There's just nothing better than having the beach to yourself.
Here we are in my kitchen. Basic refrigerator. Show you one of the many ways that I save money. You'll notice the cherries have no stems on them. I pull them all off before I weigh them, so I don't have to pay for the stems, because you can't eat the stems. And these are grapes, which I do the same thing for. I pull the little vines off, save 4 or 5 cents each time. Tastes delicious. What I'm doing here is taking a piece of banana. Most people don't know that it makes an excellent device for shining your shoes with.
My husband tries to stop me from spending. It's very annoying.
This is my frozen assets. We have a credit card, but try not to abuse it. I freeze the credit card so that it's not easily accessible. And what I'm doing is thawing out the ice. And it's a lot of effort, so in order for my wife to use it, she has to put some labor into it. These are my paper towels that have been used and reused and reused and reused, and are still quite functional, as you see. They save about $100 a year in paper towels alone. Coffee is very expensive, so instead of using it freely, I kind of reuse it. This one's gotten 3 or 4 cups out of it already, but I'm still not done with it yet. I have one more final use for it. Window cleaner costs probably around $3 a spray bottle. Well, I don't purchase it. I make my own out of the coffee grounds. I shake it up. Although it appears to be dirty, you will see how clean it can get a window. I'm saving an additional $3 every month or so, which adds up to maybe $40, $50 a year. Clear as daylight. One of the ways that I save money in my bathroom, for about 5 to 6 cents, I take one of those bubbling antacid tablets and I just drop it in the bowl and voila, sparkling clean. In the tank of the toilet, just insert a large stone or a brick and it replaces a great deal of the water. It saves about $8 a month. $100 a year. I have probably a lifetime supply of dental floss, considering I reuse it. When I go to the dentist, I just ask for free samples, and they're happy to give it to you. So I'll use it once or twice, make sure there's nothing clinging on, hang it on my clothesline.
Ultimately, Roy's Roy, and he's not going to spend a lot of money, even if I'm there. At the ice cream shop, I was expecting maybe a sundae or something like that.
Yes, can I help you folks? Hey, how are you? Hi. How about I try and see which ones I like? You have a little cup by any chance? Sure. Beautiful.
We got chocolate, black raspberry.
All right, I'll try some.
Try what?
The samples. One of each, maybe?
One of each?
Play-Doh on a birthday cake? It's a big decision, you know. Did you want to taste?
This is a birthday cake.
Oh, birthday cake. That's not bad.
What can I get you?
What else you got?
Another sample?
Yeah. How do I know what I like unless I try them?
Ma'am, are you with him?
Yeah. I didn't feel too good that my husband was up there sampling. He looked really comfortable, and I was really uncomfortable.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
What are you getting?
I got these. I'm full now.
So what is it gonna be?
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little full. Thanks a lot.
Well, they didn't pay for nothing. You just ate 14 samples.
I thought you were getting real ice cream.
It is. It's real
But
ice
it's
cream.
samples of ice cream that you just hogged. No, you can't come to a place like this and get samples.
It was mortifying.
She was less than happy with the free samples we got for ice cream. I saved money, but she wasn't pleased at all.
Roy never wants to spend money, so we hardly go out. I came up with the great idea of a monthly date night, so Roy and I could go out every month and get out of the house and enjoy ourselves together. It's date night, Roy.
Again? We just had one.
That was about 30 days ago. I have it down on the calendar.
It took you somewhere expensive. Remember, I drove you to the gas station.
I don't think that really counts as a date. You gotta take me somewhere. How about out to dinner? How about a boat ride?
Boat ride? It's like $25 a person. You trying to kill me?
You could spend some money. Spend 40 bucks or something.
$40?
It's $20 between 2 people. You could go somewhere really nice.
I'll think of something, don't worry.
Well, if you don't think of something, I'll think of something.
Ooh.
Either for tonight or next month.
No, I'll think of it, I'll think of it. Come on, let's go on our date.
It's date night, Roy.
We're getting an early start, come on. Whenever I leave the house, I unplug all my electric appliances, whether it's the TV or the microwave or any lights that are not being used.
Come on, Roy!
Because even if they're not in the on position, they still draw electricity. By unplugging the appliances each time I leave the house, I figure I save about $15 to $20 a month on my electric bill. So over the course of a year, that's about $200. $2 for the matinee.
I can't believe Roy brought me to the movies. I haven't been to the movie in I don't know how long. Oh, so nice.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I told you I wanted something to eat. Popcorn.
So, Mike, could I have a banana? It's a big waste of money to buy food at the snack bar or concessions in any movie theater.
Here, keep it low.
Yeah.
People smuggle food into the movie theaters all the time. I don't like it, but they do it.
By bringing my own snacks, I save at least another $10.
Now it's time for my stuff.
You said you didn't want the apple.
I don't want an apple. I told you what I wanted when I came in. That I wanted popcorn, candy, or a drink or something.
Pretty insistent on that, aren't you?
Well, I'm in a movie.
All right. Let me go throw this away. My lucky day. Popcorn. Clean out this cup, it'll be good as new. I know this movie theater gives free refills with their popcorn and soft drinks, so I found a few containers in the trash and surprised my loving wife. You can't beat free. Surprise.
Oh, look at you.
And a straw, too.
Oh, I was just going to ask you for the straw. I thought you probably wouldn't have gotten one.
Oh, come on.
Well, nice. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Aren't you lovely?
Yes, I am.
I was shocked when he handed me popcorn and a soda. That was so unlike him. All in all, Roy's Roy. I love my husband, and he tries.
I'm back. Could I just get a little refill on the popcorn? With some ice.
Taking full advantage of your generosity. Gotta give him credit. He does save a lot of money, and he's all mine. Well, that turned out pretty good.
I knew you would like it. It was a good date.
Yes, it was.
I love my wife, Lisa, and I try to please her, and I do the best I can without spending any money.